And then... Oh! That was them going back. Okay, okay, here. Who to choose? And we'll choose... the businessman. Here you go, sir. A free sample of Burning Hammer, the latest and greatest diet drink. The businessman flashes me a look of utter contempt and makes a point of avoiding me as he slips past. Bam! Bam! There goes the wind right out of my sails. I wonder how the other mascot is doing about now. So I think this is about the same. So we can just... Well, I mean, like, the thing is, we didn't need to give the drink to anybody. That was the thing. So I think we just kind of skip through. But I'm pressing Y. Okay, so we gave the drink. Or maybe I have to... No, So I gave drink to the other person. And then... on this... Head to the cafe. Question mark. We should not go to the cafe. No, right now I've got a job to focus on. Okay. And then we can probably go back to the second guy that we seen. So Y, pressing Y. And then now we can go back to Minorikawa. Here. And then we should be good. Like, Kano should not, will not be able to drink that energy drink. And he won't also be paused. You sure you couldn't go to the train part and not get drugged? Because the energy drink, the mascot Tama did not give the energy drink to the Sasayama, which was the person who gave the energy drink to Kano. So Kano will be fine. And then now is there like escape dialogue? Guess there isn't. And then this guy here, he will be able to make it onto the office now that the Kano has made the choice to not stop the taxi. So I still don't get why run-off-the-mill energy drink kills the cop. I guess because he hasn't eaten anything, but then the drink was supposed to burn the calorie or something. So I guess when you don't have anything... When you didn't eat anything, I guess. Wait, what? There we go! 10 minutes on the dot. The driver announced. Minorikawa righted himself and looked out the window. Shibuya Station. I knew you could do it, Mr. Kimizuka. He told the driver how to get to Heaven Publishing. It shouldn't be more than 5 minutes further. Sir, if I may ask, just what are you in such a hurry for? Son of a bitch. I beg your pardon? Kimizuka bristled. Not you, the guy who's waiting on me. Minorikawa said. I'm gonna give that son of a bitch a piece of my mind. The multi-tenant building where Heaven Publishing had its office came into view. The taxi stopped outside. Minorikawa opened the door as Hurley reached for his wallet, then stopped. What if the worst had come to pass and he needed to take Toyama to the hospital? Should he have the taxi wait here? Or would it be better to call an ambulance? Sir, is there a problem? The driver asked. Wait here, I'll be right back. No, I'm fine. You're a lifesaver. How much do I owe you? Dude, I know the answer. If you go, no, you're fine, how much do I owe you? And then he realizes that he didn't bring any wallet, right? And then he'd be like, oh shit, no money. And then 5 minutes wasted, and then the dude dies. So we go, wait here. Wait here, I'll be right back. Minorikawa was out of the cab in an instant and running for the building. Once inside, he avoided the elevator in favor of rushing up the stairs. So smart. Heaven Publishing rented out the third. Yeah. Let's see. So now, would he be dead? Door was locked. Mr. Toyama. Alright. Whoa. Oh, he's about to suicide. Okay. Toyama was standing on a stool about to slip his head through a noose that hung from the ceiling. What the hell are you doing? Minorikawa lunged for Toyama. The two men crashed to the floor in tangled heap. A pile of clusters slid off of a nearby desk and fell on top of them. Minorikawa, what are you doing? Toyama whined, dragged himself back to his feet, proved something of a challenge. That's what I would like to know. Minorikawa's fury was mounting. What the hell is this about? He jabbed an accusing finger at the noose hanging from the ceiling. Oh, that. One of the fluorescent light died, and I was just gonna swap it out. Don't you feed me that bull. What was that phone call all about? That business about how the only thing you could do is die. Tell me. Ha 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 ha. Just a joke. Toyama curled his lips into a faint semblance of a smile. Minorikawa wasn't buying it, but he didn't have time to press the issue. A cute little voice echoed through the editing voice. Daddy, I'm back from the store. The little girl came walking in carrying a length of rubber gas tubing. It was Toyama's 5th grade daughter, Hana. Minorikawa started. Toyama? You were planning on using that hose to... He hesitated to end his sentence with gas yourself to death. Well, you know, it's almost gas heater season after all. The hell is this? It was a beautiful sunny April day outside. Well, you know how sensitive I am to the cold. This was getting truly ridiculous. Minorikawa got right up in his face. Listen, just explain to me what the heck is going on, okay? He kept his voice low, but his eyes were steady. Steely. Hana clung tightly to her father, gazing worried up at the two men. No, it's just... Toyama let out a long, heavy sigh of resignation. Dang it. So now we got keep out. Yo, I know, guy, you don't have to tell me. So it's like, what time is it? 11:15? So now we go back to Kano. And then we will not get the drink here. I like how there's like no sound either. Alright, so Sasayama just left. The suspect, meanwhile, was still staring out the window. The announcer's electronic voice filled the train compartment. Next up, Harajuku. Next up, Harajuku. Huh? Kano almost cried out. The suspect was moving towards the exit door. Apparently, he was only taking the train one station down the line. The train pulled into Harajuku station and the men got off. The detective following him disembarked accordingly. The suspect walked along the platform and took a seat on an empty bench. Was he checking to see if he had a tail? Sticking around on the platform at a station where you just got off was pretty unusual behavior. Not wanting to arouse the men's suspicion, the investigators from the MPD made their way down the stairs as inconspicuously as they could. Kano, however, had a sudden inspiration and went to speak to one of the station's attendants. Sorry to bother you, but I think I left something on the train just now. He tried to keep an eye on the man on the bench as he fed his story to the attendant. The suspect sat silently on the bench, attaché case clutched securely in his arms. He didn't really look like he was checking for a tail. Was he waiting here for something else then? Before long, a train heading counterclockwise around the loop arrived. The man rose from the bench and stepped up to the boarding area. Wait, what the heck? If this guy got on the counterclockwise train, wouldn't that train just take him right back to Shibuya station? The man boarded the train. Kano had no choice but to follow suit. Was this guy playing them? The suspect got off again once the train reached Shibuya. All he has done was to go to Harajuku and come right back. Kano reported it to Kuze. The suspect has returned to Shibuya station. Acknowledge, keep tailing him. Kano felt himself growing increasingly paranoid. This criminal organization didn't seem too keen on getting away, and here was HQ giving these guys free rein. Something was off. He was sure of that. As he tailed the mark, Kano took out his phone. What were Tateno's instinct about the case right now? Oh, it's the Dick Dictionary? Or Dick Diary? If the senior detective had any advice, Kano would love to hear it. He dialed Tateno's number. Uh-oh. The line rang for a few minutes, but nobody picked up. Probably he was too busy seeing to Hitomi safely. Kano felt bewildered. They would been letting the suspect lead them around for over an hour now. During an abduction case, you generally didn't update the victim's family on any developments in case they tried to interfere. Kano could only imagine what the Osawa family was going through right now. After a short walk from Shibuya Station, the attaché case was handed off yet again to another foreigner. This time the recipient was a tall, dark-skinned man. Oh no! Armani clock. It's an expensive clock, dude. They don't need that money. Again, the Shibuya-based task force split into two groups in order to tail both suspects. Kano stuck with the man who had the case. Yo, Yoshinoya. I could totally go for Yoshinoya right now, dude. Dang, why don't they have Yoshinoya here? As the previous man had done, the newest suspect wandered around Dogenzaka for a while. Repeatedly looping around and around the same location was a really roundabout way to make a series of handoffs. Excuse me, detective? Oh, excuse me, a detective? Kano turned around with a start. Oh hey, he said, I know you. It was Leland Palmer, the lecturer who had been an eyewitness to the kidnapping. The man practically rated concern. How is Maria doing? Is she alright? I am very worried for her. His Japanese was more halting now. My heart is with her family. Kano gave a quick look around. It didn't appear that they were being watched. Maybe Palmer knew more than he would told the police earlier. If Kano talked to him now, he might get some additional clues. If the syndicate spots us, my cover is blown. We're a host. I can't stick around like this. Dude, let's just go with the B. Is this older Nick? Oh man. If the syndicate spots us, my cover is blown. We're host. I can't stick around like this. Leland, I'm sorry, but at this stage, I can't share any details. Oh, is that so? Oh yes, of course. Leland cast his eyes down and hung his head. Please, don't worry though. Oh wait, that's me. Please don't worry though. We're still hard at work. Investigating. Ah yes. Thank you very much. With that, Kano turned away from the lecturer and went back to tailing his suspect. Oh man, that's really good. He pulled his phone from his pocket. It was Rumi again. It was weird that she would call twice when she knew he was in the middle of something important. Had something happened while she was waiting at the cafe with Shizuo? Kano picked up hurriedly. What's the matter? What's the matter? You know what the matter is? Rather than Rumi's soft soprano, it was a threatening masculine voice that came over the phone. Uh-oh. Kano felt his whole body stiffen with the dread. Is this my father-in-law speaking? Don't remember being anyone's father-in-law. The speaker's tone was firm and flat. No, I know, I just, Kano found himself at a loss for words. So you're dating my daughter, huh? Sir, yes, sir. Kano barely squeaked out in his reply. Thinking about getting married? Yes, sir. And speaking of which, I would love the chance to sit down and have a nice long. Then how long are you gonna keep me waiting? Hurry up, get your ass over here. Oh, how very much Kano wished he could be exactly do that. Sir, I would, but forget it. The words came in an angry huff. You can't have her. Goodbye. What? Sir, please wait. As Kano cried in desperation, he heard Rumi's voice on the other end of the line. Dad, you can't just use my phone like that. You're taking too long in the bathroom. Give it back. Rumi? Kano tried and failed to keep the heartbreak out of his voice. Sweetie, what's wrong? Your father just said he doesn't want us getting married. What? Dad? What did you say to my boyfriend? Listen to you. Calling that boy little pet names and whatnot? I think you're a little too attached. Daddy, you haven't even met him. That's why I told you to have him come see me. How long is he going to make me wait? Kano listened as the two argued on the other end of the phone. The phone must be lying somewhere between them. Could this get any worse, more awkward? Rumi, I'm sorry, Kano shouted apologetically into the mouthpiece. This is all my fault. Please, you don't have to figure out. You don't have to fight like this. The phone clattered as Rumi scrambled to bring it to her cheek. No, I'm the one who should be sorry. Sorry for what? It was Shizuo again, grumbling in the background. You have nothing to apologize for. I will deal with my father, Rumi said hastily. You just focus on your work, sweetie. I know you're in the middle of something really important. Thanks, Rumi. Kano was legitimately touched. I will do my best. Aww. Kano hung up and went back to the task at hand, more determined than ever. Aww, what a nice girl, dude. For Rumi's sake, not to mention the victims, he needed to focus on cracking down this case. The man he was tailing was walking several meters ahead. There was no telling when Kusei might give the arrest order. Kano braced himself to spring into an action very instant the order came down. Mobile command to all units. Once more, the director's voice came in over the wireless. Was it time to make the arrest at last? We have identified the man who first picked up the attaché case by the statue of Hachiko. No arrest yet, but still, a crucial development. Fucked up teeth, dude. His name is... Watashi no namae wa Tariq Al-Karawan. The fuck is... What kind of name is that? Which language, which country is this, dude? Tariq Al-Karawan? He looks kind of like Dan. Oh my god, lol. He's got priors for larceny, illegal possession of narcotics, you name it. He belongs to a foreign criminal syndicate that operating in Shibuya. Kind of felt his apprehension rising. Dude, I forgot his name again. He's gonna be John forever. I forgot his name just now. If this syndicate was behind the kidnapping, they were anything but amateurs. And though they might be leading the police on a wild goose chase, they certainly weren't playing around. To be continued. So it's not even keep out?